Welcome, folks, one and all, to Let's Play Pitman, otherwise known as Cattrap in the US. Pitman was released in 1990 for the Nintendo Game Boy, was developed and published by Asmic, and is a puzzle platformer, credited with originating the time rewind mechanic, which appeared in later games like The Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Pitman is a game, like many other games for the Game Boy, that I first encountered on a multi-card, which is why I know the game as Pitman and not as Cattrap. Pitman is in incomplete English, so let us press any button and move on. Look, I pressed select, and we're still here at the main menu, where we can do many things, like select which one of the two people that we want to be, for any level. On my left is Catboy, and on the right is Catgirl, and the plot is something that I didn't know about until yesterday, when I looked it up. Catboy and Catgirl were on their way to their favourite picnic site, when somehow they got lost and found themselves in the middle of a monster den. They woke up one monster that was very sleepy, and he was so angry about this that he cursed them and turned them into cats. They weren't like this beforehand. Now they are. Seeking to end this curse, the monster informed them that they could only reverse the curse if they managed to clear 100 levels of puzzles. But each one of those puzzles was full of monsters. The monster went to sleep thinking, there's no chance that they could reverse this curse. Or can they? But I have my own version of the plot that I honestly think is a little bit more in keeping with what we do in the game. We can be either Catboy or Catgirl, they are both functionally the same. We can play the first level, we can select any level that we like to play, however, all the way up to level 99. We cannot play level 100. We can input a password that we get from the output password section, and there is also the edit mode. The edit mode is where you can make your own levels and then play them. We're going to play level 1, and I'm going to show you how the game works. Round 1, ready! You can see here Catboy, and two enemies that just love to dance. They will dance forever if we don't stop them. There are many things we can do though, and all of them involve moving. You can move left, you can move right. If there's a ladder, you can climb up or down. You can also climb to the left and right on ladders if there is a ladder next to you. And what do you do to these enemies? You kick them in the face! That is actually what we're doing. We are kicking them in the face. Only by kicking enemies in the face and moving rocks are we going to be able to progress to the next level. Have at thee, enemy! You may be trying to have a good time. Have a kick to the face. Level complete. I originally thought that this game was us just kicking enemies in the face to clear the level. I didn't know that there was a curse to undo. We're going to switch now to Catgirl, the person that I don't like being, purely because her music is not as good to listen to. It's got a sort of urgency about it. And this is Catgirl. How are we going to solve this puzzle? Here is a demo of how to use a ladder. You do fall, we cannot jump, so we cannot return back to where we were. We will push this rock, and kick this foe in the face. Level complete. Time to celebrate and see that we cleared it in 17 seconds. Let us now switch back to Catboy. We're going to alternate between each level. And play Round 3. Round 3 introduces us to new mechanics. For instance, we have to kick this person in the face. We're really good at kicking enemies in the face. And we can stand on enemies, and enemies can also hold rocks. We're going to have to use the fact that we can do that to reach this foe, and push that rock there, because if we didn't, we would be in some bother. We haven't yet had to use the key mechanic, which is the ability to rewind time. We'll do so eventually. There are more enemies to kick in the face first. Level complete. Time to play Level 4. Level 4 has us introduced to a new mechanic. These blocks here that we can move through. By moving into it, it is now gone. And we have the ability to balance anything on our head with no negative side effects. Even if that rock fell from the sky, we'd be fine. Let us just push this over here, and of course, kick you in the face. Kapow! Level complete. Level 4 done. There are a lot more left to go. Level 5 now. Round 5, and we are introduced once again to these blocks. We have to just hit these foes here. Kapow! and here we get to see that you can move side to side on the ladders. What we want to do right now is we want to be very careful in how we do things. There we go. Excellent. If we'd have moved away from that rock, we wouldn't have been able to get past it to defeat that foe. But we did, so kapow! As we kick that foe in the face. No dancing allowed! Not while Catboy and Catgirl are cursed, that is. Once they're uncursed, you can dance all you like. Round 6, where we have more blocks, and we're shown that the enemies can hold onto the rocks, and they have a slightly different dance because they can't move their hands. There we go. We'll just hit you, and then we'll use the fact that the rocks have moved to kick you in the face. Kapow! Level complete. I would sometimes pick up this game and play a few levels. I was more interested in the ability to make my own levels. Although I didn't make very many complicated levels, they were usually relatively simple. And just to show how many levels there are a lot of levels. And one of them has a question mark, because that is the very final level. Let us descend further down to round 7, where we have to pay attention to the fact that we can totally mess this up by moving this over here. Oh no! What will we do? We can't move this rock. We will rewind time. That is what we can do. We can also fast forward time if we like by pressing the other button. We're going to move this over to here, and then go under the rock by using the ladders. The ladders are quite ingenious. And then we'll put that there. We're not going to go there yet because we couldn't get back. We'll just fall, no fall damage, kapow! Kick damage though to the enemies. And then we'll go over here, and of course, kick you in the face. I have no qualm with you. I merely have a qualm with the person that put the curse on us. Kapow! Level complete. And we did it quite quickly. The time that you reverse and fast forward is still counted in clear time. As far as I know, there is no time limit to any level. And if you really need to, you can press start to restart or exit a level. We're going to exit because I accidentally didn't switch to Catgirl there. Round 8, where we need to figure out what we need to do. This level is relatively simple. All of these levels are relatively simple. We just need to move the rock there, and then push this rock here, fall with the rock, and then double kick! 2 enemies have been dispatched. To the next level we go. I imagine at this point the monsters are getting rather concerned that these 2 people that have been cursed are kicking them all in the face. Don't believe me? In the manual there is a picture of one of them kicking somebody in the face. Let us kick you, and then figure out what we need to do here. What we actually need to do is move this one to the right, and then move this one to the left, and then go all the way back round. If we didn't, we'd get stuck. Dance away! You do not know your doom is at hand! Kapow! They look kind of sad that they've been kicked in the face. It does make sense. It seems like Catboy and Catgirl are pretty good at kicking things. They have mastered Kick Fu! Let us figure out what we need to do here. What we likely need to do is we need to go all the way round and clear that first. If we didn't, then we wouldn't be able to push this over to the right. We'll then push this here, 1 and 2, and then this. 1, 2, and now we can kick you in the face! And you have been kicked in the face, good sir. Next level we go. Level 11. Let's start. We still haven't... we have now met the new enemy. This is a ghost. What do ghosts do? Ghosts float. The other enemies don't float. Which means that we need to move this rock so that we can then, you guessed it, kick a ghost in the face. How does that work? We've no idea. But it does. Kapow! And the ghost is very sad indeed, and they look like they're wearing sunglasses, but they probably aren't. Let us go now to level 12. Level 12 has us doing lots of things with these rocks, and you can definitely get this level wrong if you're not being careful. The first thing you need to do is that. Then you need to go all the way around here and push this one over to here. Why? Because if you don't, you won't be able to get round to the other side of the rocks that we're going to push here and push them into that hole to the left. We do that, and now we can push these and quite safely go and kick this monster in the face. Or can we? Yes, we can, because we can go this way. You think that we'd have to go all the way around, but no, you can just fall. We're coming to get you! Pow! You have been bested, sir. Level 12 complete. And now, level 13! We may be going through these levels rather quickly. That's not going to last. We'll just push these here. There we go. We need to be very careful here. I think we need to push this one like that, this one like that, and then go this way, kapow! And then back here. We should be okay as, uh-oh, we are not okay. We have messed this up completely. We need to be far more careful than we have been, because we have done something wrong. What we need to do is we need to do that. If we didn't do that, we can't then push that rock to the left and then allow us to push the other rock. There we go, pow! Much better. We can push this one, and then we can push this one. The time rewind mechanic is quite good. That said, you can just restart the level, but being able to rewind a single action or a couple of actions is quite ingenious. Oh, I almost forgot. Kick to the face! Level complete. Let us move on to the next level, level 14, where things will get even more tricky. Like so. You're thinking, how do we do this one? Well, let's see if we can push this one over here. Now you are carrying it, sir. You are no longer dancing entirely in sync with everyone else. That's okay, everyone is going to be kicked in the face eventually. We'll just move all of these, and 1, 2, 3, multi-kick. Ultra kick. Then we move this one like that, and then we can kick you in the face, and we will balance the rock on our head as we clear the level. Marvellous. Let us move on to level 15. This is really going to slow down eventually. It's already starting to get a little bit complicated, for we need to move all of these rocks in place. Let us see which ones we need to move first. We could move this one first. There we go. That one has been moved. Then we need to move another rock, and we're going to use these ladders to our great benefit here. There we go. And we will then move this one. The second one has been moved, and then we need to move the third one. Now, you'd think that we want to move this one immediately over, but we actually don't. What we want to do is we want to get rid of this first, like that, so that we can then move this a little bit safer. At least that's what I think we need to do. We may not have to do that. There we go. Now we can do this, and we have messed this up completely. How have I messed it up? Because we need that rock on the other side, because we can't reach the left-hand side anymore. Let us rewind time with our magical time rewind powers, and then do this again. I think that's what the monster should be more concerned with, the fact that we can directly manipulate the flow of time. Let's just fall down here, and get through here. You thought you could dance in peace, sir! No! A kick to the face. Level complete. Time for level 16. That one took over a minute. They're going to take a lot longer as we get further through. Level 16. This one involves lots of blocks, and we're going to have to be very careful as to how we destroy these things here and move the blocks, because we have to defeat 2 enemies and then get to that one. Let us push this away, do that, and then this. We don't have to move after we've pushed a rock. The single right press there, move the rock, and then we can do this, and then push this rock away, and then kick you in the face. And then, to finish this off, a kick in the face to you. Everyone gets a kick in the face in this game. It's the only way we can progress. And now, we move on to level 17. What does level 17 have? Level 17 has all of that up there that I don't think we ever have to interact with. I've no idea why it's there, it's just there. We want to move this so that we can hit you, and then I think we want to move this. There we go. And if we move this to here, we're getting there, but we're not quite there just yet. We want to move this there, and then push this down here. We're nearly there. Just a few pushes to the left there, and now Catboy can get to that person, and you guessed it, kick them in the face. We're not sure what monster this is, it's a dancing one. Now it's a kicked in the face one. Level complete. And in 42 seconds too, not bad. Time for level 18, where we have some ghosts that we need to take care of. Now, we could get rid of these, and it's probably a good idea to do so, but we need to move these rocks so that we can access these ghosts. Let's see, what do we want to do? We probably want to, let's see, we could move that over to there? Would it be a bad idea? What if we do this? There we go. The problem we have now is that we have the minor issue of even if we defeat this ghost, like say that, we are now trapped. So that was completely wrong. We don't want to do that at all. Let us rewind time sub and try again. There we go. We actually probably want to move the other one first. We want to rewind time a little more, I think. There we go. And we'll do this one first. We'll just do that there. Let's get rid of this first, and then we'll push this down, and then we'll kick this ghost in the face. There we go. Then we can, let's see. What do we want to do here? We may have got this wrong already. I think we actually have. That was a silly thing to do. Let us actually start again. Sometimes you've messed it up so much that you just need to start all the way from the beginning. What I think we want to do is that we want to get rid of this first, like, say, this. There we go. And push that there. Not bad. And then we want to, let's see. Do we want to push this over here? We probably don't, because I think we've messed this up absolutely. Or maybe we haven't. No, we have not. We have actually solved it. There we go. We will kick you in the face, and then we will go over here, and you guessed it, kick you in the face as well. Nobody escapes our kicking wrath. Haha. Level complete. Level 19 to do. We are nearly a fifth of the way through the game. It's starting to get trickier. For instance, there is this level here. This level stumped me for quite a long time, but what we want to do is we want to push this here, and then we want to push this here. You'd think we'd have to do something with the ladder, but no, we do nothing with that ladder. We want to just do that, and then just hit you in the face. Now we should be able to quite safely get over here. Let's see, what do we want to do? We want to move that, I think, push this here, and then this here, and then we can kick this ghost in the face! Aha! Balancing a rock on our head. As we would, of course. We're now on level 20, and I hope this one isn't going to be tricky. It looks pretty tricky. Let's see what we need to do here. We probably want to move that one at some point. Let's see, if we move all of this, like that, this will all fall, and then not only can we get a rock on our head, that should have killed Catgirl, but it didn't, we can then kick this one in the face and move on. We can then move this here, and kick you, and then you, but we need to figure out how to kick you. You are a pretty tricky foe. And I think what we want to do is we want to move this here, like that, and then move this over to... Ah, that's not gone so well. We have done something a little bit wrong. Let us rewind time and undo the mistake that we have done. What we actually want to do is we want to move this one first. Not like that, though. That was a little bit silly, because now we have trapped ourselves. We don't want to do that. We actually want to go this way round, so that we don't trap ourselves. There we go. Now that we have mastered time some more, now we can destroy that block. I have no idea what it's made of. It's certainly weak enough that we can just destroy it, and then we can kick you in the face. Oh, please don't kick me in the face. I'm just trying to dance. No. Kicked in the face he was. Level complete. We're not doing too badly. Let us see what level 21 has in store. The answer, more things that we need to kick, and a lot of rocks. Oh my, that is a lot of rocks. Can we just do this? You will fall on our heads, and then, you guessed it, kick to the face. But let us see what else we need to do. We need to eventually get to that ghost over there. And that's going to be a little bit tricky considering the fact that we don't have an easy way to get over there. let us first... Well, right now we've trapped ourselves, which really doesn't help us a lot. We could defeat those two down there. We could get rid of this one, move this over here, but right now we can't actually do anything to get out of here and away. Mainly because we are down when we really should be on that ladder. This one might be a little bit more tricky. They may dance in victory because we cannot solve this, but we will in time. Just not right now. We shall go and exit, go back to the main menu, and when we come back, folks, we will kick more things in the face. More monsters, more ghosts, anything that we need to get to the next level. We may have already got quite far. There is a lot further left to go. If I'll actually get to the end remains to be seen. These puzzles do get exceptionally tricky. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Look at these foes, just waiting to be kicked in the face. But not yet. Not yet. In time. But not yet. Your time is coming, monsters. Ready yourselves for it. There's a kick in the face for all of you, and it's absolutely free. Later.